I was on my timeline earlier when this story popped up, so I just wanted to share it with you guys real quick. And I'm not one that leaves comments under perps' pictures. People do it all the time. And they're in jail, and there's like thousands of comments, and the person's in jail. I get it. Because eventually, this person is going to see these comments, or the people that used to love this person, or still, anyway, someone's going to see these comments. So when this story had broke out in Georgia, where I live, no one had made a comment at the time. Days had passed. I kept checking. I was like, wait a minute, these are the people. They had multiple pages too. I'm like, these are the people. And nobody was making comments. I couldn't take it anymore. I made a comment. Seriously, you and his father couldn't find sex outside the house. You had to molest your own son. And family pets, what the fuck is wrong with you people? They need to keep you and Tang in there for good. That's basically it. That is basically it. That is what these sick fucks were doing in this house. Tang is David Joseph Tang, 34 years old at the time. Holly Clayton is his wife. I don't know if they're legally married, but really, who gives a shit? They're both the same age, 34 years old. They live out of Chatham County in Georgia. Now, in the reports, his father would make him come into the bedroom and engage in an SA and sex acts. Bestiality was brought into this couple's life as far back as 2008. My goodness. David Joseph Tang, he was in some type of, you know what, they both was. And the crazy part is I couldn't find any mugshots of David Joseph Tang at all. Holly's is everywhere. Couldn't find any of David. Or maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. So this couple, I don't know how they knew this woman, but they met up with a woman called Melanie Smith, a.k.a. Melanie Small. So while I'm trying to find a little bit more information about Melanie Smith, Melanie Smalls, I come across an article. This chick, when she was 21 years old, her meth lab was busted by the police. And she was pregnant at the time. Yeah, this woman has a backstory. Definitely. I might have to look into it. She's from Roncone, Georgia. She would produce essay videos of minors. That's what she did. Produce, distribute, sell, everything. And she shared them with Holly and David. So lo and behold, they want to get into, they want to start producing too. So they just go down the hallway and get their kid. Sick ass. And start to produce things right there. I mean, really, how sick can you be? This is what I said. You really can't find anyone outside of the household. But now I see they were profiting from it. So I guess that means something, right? They're profiting from this. And the animals. Tons and tons of animals. I'm an animal lover too. But there's tons. Oh, they're definitely animal lovers. In the worst way. There was a post that Holly had put on her timeline where a dog that everyone knew that she cared about had passed away. She was talking about how the dog vomited and how the dog was getting sick and nobody knew what was going on with the dog. Yeah, bitch, you did know. You did know. You and your nasty ass husband, you both knew. You probably was doing the dog and Lord knows whatever. And this is why this dog ended up passing away. I did a video, a year ago. It was called Animal Crush Videos. A veterinarian out of Florida was doing Animal Crush videos. S.A. Animal Crush. Put it all together and you got yourself a video that people will actually pay for and watch. It is so sickening. So back when I was looking at this story in 2019, the articles were very scarce. I couldn't find anything. So whenever something comes up on my timeline, I go to look for it and to see if they have came to a conclusion, so to speak. And it's been 4 years. So yes, they have come to a conclusion. Okay, so the first nasty little bitch, the one Melanie Small, the one that was producing these on her own and showing them to this nasty couple. I'll tell you exactly what she got. Melanie Smith, a.k.a. Melanie Small. She would get 360 months. That's 30 years in federal prison. And she's ordered to pay $3 million upon her release. And she will never have that amount of money. So basically, she'll be paying something for the rest of her life if she gets out of federal prison. They're like all in their 30s now or mid-30s. So if they make it, they'll be what? 60-ish, mid-60-ish. You still have to keep your eye on them, right? Definitely. Now, the nasty ass David Joseph Tang. The one who would, and this is in the reports. You can actually Google them if, because sometimes family members like to come for me. You got nasty ass family members. You have nasty ass family members. So don't even try it. It's all right there. David Joseph Tang would perform on incestuous, a family relative. They didn't want to say the family relative's name due to the nature of the situation. But he would perform and pictures would be taken. And Holly knew about this. She knew about this. She was okay with this. Or at least, she had to be okay with it. Because you're gonna stick up for your nasty ass husband and let him just do anything he wants to your child because you guys are profiting. And I'm sure David Joseph Tang was loving this as well. I'm pretty sure he was. So David would get 350 months, nearly 30 years in federal prison, and he's ordered to pay $2 million restitution to the victims. They actually had an S at the end. Not victim, not just one. So there was actually more than one victim. And he's also ordered, when he gets out, for the next 20 years, he has to be supervised and he has to register as a sex offender. And they also know that there is no parole in federal prison. So he's going to have to do those years. And when he gets out, he's going to have to register. And as for his nasty ass wife, Holly Clayton, she was sentenced to 144 months in prison. 12 years. 12 freaking years. I don't believe that's enough. No, my math isn't that great. What is it, like 2041 or something like that, right? 2041, will be out. 2041, she'll be out. And I don't know, they didn't say anything about her registering, but maybe they did and I just didn't see it. Because, yeah, she needs to register too. Because she watched her husband do this. And Lord knows what else they was doing. But they did say she definitely was engaging in that bestiality. She definitely was doing that. So everybody that was loving this couple on their page, oh, you should see it. David and Holly just loving their parenting, their love for animals. You just didn't know that they were raping their kid and fucking their dogs. That's what you didn't know. This is why I always say Facebook is a fraud. Because these people supposed to be what they're not. I don't know. This just really pisses me off. The baby, the kid is so cute. He is so cute. He's so adorable. I hope he should be 15 now, maybe 15 now, 15, 16. I wish him the best. I hope he's getting counseling, and any other children, because they just mentioned the relative in that one, but then they said victim, so there's more than one. So I'm hoping everyone receives some type of counseling and get past this and know that this nasty thing, he's not getting out. He's gonna be right there. He's going to never get out of there. He's not going to make it out. And I don't think he's going to be, murdered by somebody. They put him in fed prison. That's some type of protection, I believe. But I just don't think he's going to make it out. And I do wish, again, all these children the best. I'm sorry if I was rambling on, but I follow these cases. Even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would still be following these cases, because it's just sometimes when I think about stuff and I think how it's so unfair that stuff is happening to these children, and they don't deserve any of it. They don't. And I just always think about when they get older, how will they be in society when the two people that brought you into this world, you can't even trust